Refugio not JV, junior high against Freers Junior High today. One game on the docket today. And Refugio has won the toss. They will receive the ball.
And defend the west end.
Thank you for joining us. So it looks like our referees have showed up. But we will get the job done without them. It's a beautiful day. It's about 56 degrees out here. A little bit of a breeze. I'm actually sitting in the stands right in front of the hotspot antenna. So I got pretty good service at the moment. This today will determine if I'm sitting in the same spot tomorrow or we're figuring out where we're going to be tomorrow night. It's all right, Katie. You're on worldwide TV right now. Back deep for Refugio is number 5, Fabian Garcia. Number 19, Matthew Pettis. And number 9, Jaden Lewis. That is Jamari Brown with the return. Gets up to about the 36-yard line where the Bobcats will start their first possession. They're going to mark it just past the 35. I'm sorry, just past the 45. Hand off to Jonathan Montavo. Looks like he might have gained a yard. The quarterback is Leighton Garza. Garza handoff to Garcia. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We'll mark it down at the 47-yard line of the Bobcats. It's going to bring up a third down and about 8. I'm sorry. 18. That's a pass out to Colt Kelly, who scores a touchdown for the Bobcats. See no flags back here, so that's going to count. 6-0 Refugio. Garza's headed back in for the 2-point conversion. He rolls out to his right, passes off to his right, and Jaden Lewis catches. It's going to make the score 8-0. With 6:46 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take our first break. We'll be right back.
From Corpus Christi to Rockport, and from Aransas Pass to Refugio. From Mustang Island to Portland, and everywhere in between, we know the Coastal Bend. We're Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, and we've been doing business in South Texas for years. We're from here and we're your neighbors, not some big corporate machine. So don't forget to visit Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, where you're treated like family. Remember, a Wilkinson deal is a Chevrolet steal.
Back here in Refugio scores on the Leighton Garza to Colt Kelly pass. Makes the score 8-0, 6:46 left to go in the first quarter. The ball rolls out of bounds about the 40-yard line. They're going to mark the ball at the 48-yard line of Freer. Well, they'll take over 1st and 10. Four receivers set, one guy in the backfield. Quarterback keeps it off to his right side. Jaden Lewis pushes him out of bounds. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Quarterback hands off to number 40. And several Bobcats hit on that tackle. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Actually lost 2 yards on that play. Actually, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11. Quarterback rolls out to his left, passes off to his left, and he's driven out of bounds at the Bobcat 47-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down situation, 4th and about 6. Pass off to his left, and he is not going to pick up the 1st down. He's taken out of bounds at the 47-yard line. The Refugio will take over 1st and 10. 5:41 left to go in the first quarter. Garza pass. It's tipped and caught by Jaden Lewis, and a touchdown for Refugio. That's why you work on the tip drill, folks, in practice, right? That reason right there. Looks like Garza's going to stay on the field or go for another 2-point conversion here. Ball rolled. The guards are hands off to Raiden Lewis. And he scores the 2-point conversion very easily. Makes the score 16-0. 5:31 left to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation, along with the Bobcat Band and cheerleaders, arrived in style on fire trucks for the 2021 Catwalk. 14 teachers were surprised last month with a big check to fund their 2021 Innovative Teaching Grants. It was great to see the excitement from the teachers and the students as the checks were presented to teachers on each campus. In the past 2 years, the Education Foundation has donated over $68,000 to the district to fund equipment and materials for the classrooms. You can join us in supporting the students and teachers. Go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and find out how. Order a brick or a bench for the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Participate in a fundraiser or just make a donation. Help us have a bigger catwalk in 2022.
Back here at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium. The Frills lined up to kick back to the Buckaroos. And it looked like an onside kick. The Freer kid just fell on it. I have no roster for Freer, so it's Freer kids or numbers. That's all I can tell you. So Freer will start at 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line of Freer. Handoff up the middle goes absolutely nowhere. Met by a wall of Bobcats. Jonathan Montalvo was in on the tackle as well as Colt Kelly. Brings up a 2nd down and 16. Quarterback decides to keep, roll off to his right side where he's tackled by a whole host of Bobcats again. Jaden Lewis, Raiden Lewis, Fabian Garcia there on the tackle. Brings up a 3rd down and a long way. Quarterback keeps, runs right up the middle. Raiden Lewis first one to him. Thor Bass also in on the tackle. That's a 4th down and about 15. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout Freer. We'll take one too. We'll be right back.
Order up the new cheesy steak finger country basket from DQ. Crispy chicken fried steak fingers stuffed with pepper jack cheese and served with ranch. And don't forget your blizzard.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Here and I can take you for a ride on my big green tractor. We can go slow or make it go faster. Down through the woods and out to the pasture. Long as I'm with you, it really don't matter. Climb up in my lap and drive if you want to. Girl, you know you got me to hold on to. We can go to town, but baby, if you'd rather, I'll take you for a ride on my big green tractor.
Back here at Bobcat Stadium, Frio leads 16-0 with 3:45 left to go in the first quarter. Freer punts, almost blocked. And it's going to be down at the 41-yard line by Freer. Freer's going to take over 1st and 10. Garza has 3 receivers set, 2 in the backfield. Montalvo with the handoff up past the 50-yard line. Looks like he's going to pick up a 1st down. And 1st and 10 Refugio from the Buckaroo 49-yard line. Garza hands off to Jonathan Montalvo, who's taken down immediately by number 40 of Freer. Brings up a 2nd down and about 13. Montalvo with the handoff, right back up the middle, gets it to the 41-yard line. Gonna put him on the 40. Just short. It's gonna be 3rd down and very short. Looks like we're gonna have a motion penalty on Refugio. So it's gonna be a 3rd down 6 situation. Spot the ball on the 45-yard line of Freer. Hand off to Raiden Lewis, off to his left side. He's met at the 30-yard line. He's going to pick up a 1st down, be 1st and 10 Refugio. Garza pass out to Jaden Lewis. Jaden's Lewis. Jaden's little brother. He picks up pretty good yardage, another 1st down. Ball's marked at the 15-yard line. Handoff to Richard Carillas. He was into the end zone, touchdown Refugio. Carillas on the 15-yard carry. Makes the score 22-0. 1:28 left to go in the 1st quarter. Garza fumbles. Raiden Lewis picks up the fumble. Goes about 2 yards and falls. 2-point conversion will be no good. So with 1:28 left to go in the 1st quarter, Refugio leads 22-0. We will be right back.
Half of my hometown still hanging around, still talking about that one touchdown. They're still wearing red and black, go Bobcats, while the other half of my hometown, they all got out. Some went north, some went south, still looking for a feeling half of us ain't found. So stay or leave, part of me will always be.
here in Refugio, 22-0. Refugio leads with 1:28 left to go in the first quarter. This is a combined junior high, so it's 7th and 8th graders. This will be their last regular season game. This will be their last game this year, actually. There's no JV game, as those kids have been moved up to the varsity. They will be signing tomorrow night. Freer's going to take over on about the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. Freer's going to have 4 receivers set, 1 in the backfield. Ball rolled to the quarterback, picks it up, tries to get through the line. And he's driven back. Jonathan Montalvo was in on that tackle, as was Colton Taylor. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Make it 11, 2nd and 11. No, 2nd and 9, excuse me. The sun's finally trying to peek out here. Taylor got his hand on him. And Jonathan Montalvo brought him down. It'll be 3rd down and 10, it looks like. Refugio football has a bright future, guys. These guys are just in junior high. Quarterback keeps off to his right. As the buzzer for the first quarter ends, looks like he's lost another yard or two. And we're going to the second quarter. We'll switch sides. We'll be right back.
When Grandma suggested cookies, Kyle wasn't expecting the new Nestle Toll House Chocolate Chip Cookie Blizzard. 2 beloved treats, soft-baked Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies and world-famous DQ soft serve, all in one treat. The good times roll when these two get together, just like G-Ma and her G-Son, making memories while mixing 2 favorites. With the Nestle Toll House Chocolate Chip Cookie Blizzard, only at DQ. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
We're from here and we're your neighbors. We're Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, and we've been doing business in South Texas for years. Remember, a Wilkinson deal is a Chevrolet deal.
Back here in Refugio, the second quarter is just about to get underway. 22-0 Refugio. We have a parents' night tomorrow night here at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium. The Buckaroos of Frio come into town. Frio actually leads that all-time series, 12 games to 4. And tomorrow we don't expect any different. Frio punts. Looks like the ball's going to roll out of bounds, and it has. Bobcats will take over here. From the 42-yard line. Garza passes off to his left. Got a man wide open. And he gets up to the 30 before he falls over. We'll mark him at the 31. It'll be a first down 10, Refugio. Let's pass out to Colt Kelly. Pass out to the right, Jamari Brown. It's up to the 27-yard line. They'll make it a second down at about 5. Donovan Matavo gets the handoff. He rumbles till about the 16-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10 from the 16. Garza keeps up the middle. Garza rolls out to his right, passes over the middle to Jamari Brown. Touchdown, Refugio.
Are you recording that live on YouTube? Isn't it Refugio Sports Network?
Children are asking me if I'm on the Refugio Sports Network. Well, yes, I am. Tell all your friends, guys. Refugio Bobcat football's right here. Hand off to Raiden Lewis, who gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Makes the score 30-0. 6:26 left to go in the half. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
What's
Yes,
so
Mom.
extreme
I'm
about
live
the
on the
DQ
air
Reese's
right now.
Extreme Blizzard? How about all the Reese's you could dream of with classic creamy Reese's peanut butter cups and crunchy Reese's Pieces? Plus, you guessed it, peanut butter topping and chocolatey topping. All blended in world-famous DQ soft serve for a treat that takes your favorite combo to a whole new level. Wow, what a rush. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Got a 4th down and long here for Freer. It's a fake punt. The big man gets it. He gets up to about the 48, 49 yard line. It's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 Refugio going the other way. First and 10 Refugio. Garza hands off to Montalvo. Taken down about the 48, 49 yard line of Freer. Gonna bring up a 2nd down and about 9. .303 left to go in the half. Passes out to Fabian Garcia. He's still on his feet. Gets up past the 30. Pick up a 1st down. And we have a man down. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
People often ask me, who has the best sports fans in South Texas? My answer, the Refugio Bobcats. If you haven't subscribed to the Refugio Sports Network, what are you waiting for? They are the one and only source for Refugio Bobcat sports. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Sponsorships are available today, and donations are always welcome. They would love to hear from you, and tell them Sam sent you.
That young man's up, walked off on his own power. It's going to bring up a 1st down and 10 for Refugio. Ball spotted at the 29 yard line. Leighton Garza picks up the fumble snap, gets up to about the 20 yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down and 1. Garza rolls out, passes out to Jaden Lewis. Jadence Lewis. No, check that. That was right. Excuse me. These numbers are hard to read. That was Jadence Lewis on the reception. He's up to about the 18 yard line. It's a 1st down and 10. Montalvo with the handoff. Gets up to the 12 yard line. Brings up a 2nd down and 5. Pass out to Jamari Brown. Take it down about the 3 yard line. Feels inching closer to that goal line. 1:06 left to play in the half. Leighton Garza keeps it up the middle. Touchdown, Refugio. Leighton Garza on the 3 yard run. Looks like they're going to go for two again. And I credit the big men up front. Got Thor Bass and Cole Krasinski there leading the way. Bad snap. Garza picks it up. And he's taken down. The score's going to remain 36-0. And we will take a short break. We will be right back.
From Corpus Christi to Rockport, and from Aransas Pass to Refugio. From Mustang Island to Portland, and everywhere in between, we know the Coastal Bend. We're Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, and we've been doing business in South Texas for years. We're from here and we're your neighbors, not some big corporate machine. So don't forget to visit Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, where you're treated like family. Remember, a Wilkinson deal is a Chevrolet steal.
Back here in Refugio, 36-0, 53 seconds left to play in the half. Carlos Silva back to kick again. Another onside kick. And it's going to be Freer ball at the 50-yard line. Thank everybody for watching. If you're keeping track at home, we are actually sitting right below the press box in the reserve section, and everything seems to be working pretty smooth on my end. I hope everybody can see it. Good. I think we finally figured out that there's some interference on the top of the press box, not allowing the signal to get to us. Right now I'm sitting right in front of the press box. It's working like a charm. Reverse. And he still needs to take it down at the 36-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 37. It's a first down Freer. And Refugio has a whole nother unit going into the ball game. Quarterback decides to keep and meets the big guys on the team. Cole Krasinski was one of the main ones on that tackle there. And that's going to end the first half. Refugio leads 36-0. We're going to take a short break. We'll keep it right here. We're not going anywhere. And we'll be back here shortly, folks. Thanks for watching the Refugio Sports Network.
There's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made. We're cranking up the lights now so everyone can see. It's all happening right now. We're gonna make you believe. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll go the roof up. Everybody's coming. It's about
to show you why they fear us. Here comes the battle cry. Here comes the battle cry. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll blow the roof off. Everybody's coming. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get. It's about to get. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy.
from Corpus Christi to Rockport, and from Aransas Pass to Refugio. From Mustang Island to Portland, and everywhere in between. We know the Coastal Bend. We're Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, and we've been doing business in South Texas for years. We're from here and we're your neighbors, not some big corporate machine. So don't forget to visit Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, where you're treated like family. Remember, a Wilkinson deal is a Chevrolet steal.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute to Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
I think I'm having battery issues on my microphone here, but it is 1st and 10 Refugio. Now it'll be 2nd and 10 Refugio. That was an incomplete pass intended for Jadance Lewis. Mr. Taylor, thank you. I realized it when I saw this flashing light in front of me. Hand off to Raiden Lewis. There's nothing but green in front of him. He's taken down at about the 10-yard line. Tackled out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal. We're going to mark him at the 9. Mr. Taylor, if it's not one thing, it's another. As long as the picture's working, I'm fine. I'm happy. Garza hands off to Montavo. Picks up he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. They didn't move the ball forward at all. Makes it a 2nd down and goal. Hand off to Raiden Lewis. Easily finds his way to the end zone. Of course, we have no referees today. We have the Refugio coaches as referees. Garza's going back out for the 2-point conversion. Carillas is on the white out here. Raiden Lewis is the other white out. Play blown dead. Illegal motion on Refugio. They're going to move him back 5 yards and try it again. Garza rolls out the pass. And it's nearly intercepted in the end zone. 2-point conversion will be no good. Refugio leads 42-0, 5:57 and counting with a running clock here in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Half of my hometown still hanging around, still talking about that one touchdown. They're still wearing red and black.
Refugio. Refugio owns a 42-0 lead. We have a running clock now in the second half. And a new kicker. It's John Blake McGurza kicking the football. This time Freer falls on it. It's going to be 1st and 10 Freer from their own 42-yard line. Please join us tomorrow evening. We'll have Parents' Night starting at about 6:30 here at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium. Please like and share on Facebook, YouTube. Next week, we won't be on Facebook or YouTube. The UIL says no more Facebook and no more YouTube. So if we're given the rights to the ball game next week, it's going to be on our own webpage. John C. Bland is putting something together for us, and hopefully he'll have that working by next week. Quarterback kept it, ran into another wall at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down 10. And our basketball coverage starts next week. We have a junior high playing starting next week. We'll have it live right here on the Refugio Sports Network. That will be on Facebook and YouTube. Playoff football will not. That ball's nearly picked off. He gets up to about the 46-yard line after it was caught. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 4. I'd like to thank our sponsors for coming on the ride with us. Those sponsors and donors are going to help us get playoff football broadcasted for you guys starting next Thursday night. Quarterback keeps up the middle. And he looks like he's about a yard short, 2 yards short. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. Quarterback keeps around the right side. It's going to pick up the 1st down a little more. Looks like he shoved out at about the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Freer. Either way, we'll be having a Refugio will have their playoff game here next Thursday night at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium. Our opponent, by-district opponent, will be Santa Maria Cougars or the Rivera Coffer Seahawks. Next Friday evening, Refugio is hosting a by-district playoff matchup between Hebronville Longhorns and the Stockdale Brahmas. Young man goes maybe a yard. No, they're going to keep him where he was. It's the end of the third quarter. Refugio leads 42-0. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation, along with the Bobcat Band and cheerleaders, arrived in style on fire trucks for the 2021 catwalk. 14 teachers were surprised last month with a big check to fund their 2021 Innovative Teaching Grants. It was great to see the excitement from the teachers and the students as the checks were presented to teachers on each campus. In the past 2 years, the Education Foundation has donated over $68,000 to the district to fund equipment and materials for the classrooms. You can join us in supporting the students and teachers. Go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and find out how. Order a brick or a bench for the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Participate in a fundraiser or just make a donation. Help us have a bigger catwalk in 2022.
Back here at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium, Freer's driving. Second down and 10 from the 46-yard line of the Bobcats. Quarterback keeps off to his left side. He didn't go anywhere. It's going to bring up a third down and 10. Ten and a half, let's say. If you have not been to our Facebook page, we actually have a prediction game going on right now. The Bobcats tomorrow night are picked by 60 points by Dave Campbell's Texas Football and 80 points by the Harris Poll. We'd like to know what you think the score is going to be. So go on there and put your prediction. We'll see if you're right or not. A lot of pressure there. And it's an incomplete pass. Bring up a fourth down for Freer. And we're going to have a timeout. And we'll be right back.
A real Texan knows how to beat the heat. Just head to the closest DQ for a cold and creamy treat. A fresh, crunchy waffle bowl full of DQ soft serve covered with a chocolate turtle shell. It'll give you goosebumps in the summer. From dipped in waffle cones, dilly bars, and blizzards to banana splits, Arctic rushes, moulattes, and parfaits. For the best treats, eats, and drinks in Texas, DQ just tastes better. DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Back here at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium, 6:11 to go in the ball game. We have a running clock here in the second half. Freer is on the 46-yard line with a 4th and 10 situation. It's another reverse. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down and more. It's touchdown, Freer. So Freer scores here in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to go for two again, or go for two. Quarterback's going to go over to his coach and get the play. Quarterback keeps. And he got in, took the hit and got in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It makes the score 42-8 with 4:35 and counting in the fourth quarter. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
From Corpus Christi to Rockport, and from Aransas Pass to Refugio. From Mustang Island to Portland, and everywhere in between. We know the Coastal Bend. We're Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, and we've been doing business in South Texas for years. We're from here and we're your neighbors, not some big corporate machine. So don't forget to visit Wilkinson Chevrolet in Refugio, where you're treated like family. Remember, a Wilkinson deal is a Chevrolet steal.
Back here at Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium, we're just under 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Malcolm, there are no refs. The coaching staff is taking care of the referee duties today. So you guys be sure to join us tomorrow evening if you can't make it out to the Jack. We will be live right here on Refugio Sports Network. Looks like we have an onside kick coming. That's Fabian Garcia on the run back there. He gets up past the 50-yard line. He's going to be marked down to 49. First and 10, Refugio. .240 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Looks like Matthew Bettis is going in for the quarterbacking duties. Our 7th grade squad here. We have a motion. Well, they called offsides on Freer. Makes it 1st and 5. Bettis throws out to Noah DeLeon. Incomplete pass. Gonna bring up a second down 10, second down 5 for Refugio. Minute 34 to play. Yeah, Tootie, with the junior high though, I'm not sure they even called refs for junior high. I know on JV they do referees, but I don't know about junior high. I guess they do when JV's playing right afterwards. That was a handoff to Jonathan Solansky. Looks like the ball's back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd down and about 9. If everybody's keeping track at home, keeping tally marks, I'm in the crowd here at the Jack Sportsman Bobcat Stadium. The top row, right below the press box. From what I see, I'm getting a pretty good signal. No hotspot required. I'm using the Wi-Fi here at the stadium. That's a pass out to Jonathan Solansky, who's thrown out of bounds. It looked like he lost his mouthpiece as he was thrown down. That's going to be a 1st and 10. Well, actually, that's going to end the ball game.
That's the ball game, folks.
They have called the
Refugio,
game.
42.
Time's
Freer,
ticking off.
8.
And
from Freer here tomorrow
buzzer
night.
sounds. That's the end of the ball game, guys.
Kick off
42 to
7:30.
8, Refugio. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And we will be back tomorrow evening for Parents' Night against the Freer Buckaroos. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.